Hi guys, welcome back to the Knit and Kitten channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Celtic Cross Granny Square, and I'm going to hold it up in the window so you can see the pattern, the light shining through it. Isn't it pretty? Now you can use whatever size yarn or crochet hook you want, but I would look up what crochet hook works best with whatever gauge yarn you're using. And then just keep in mind too that the thicker the yarn and the bigger the crochet hook, the bigger your square is going to turn out to be. But let's get started. I'm going to show you all the steps and all the rounds. And one thing you can keep in mind too is that if you are using, like, say, a worsted weight yarn and you wanted it to be this size, which I'm not even sure what the size is, and I don't have my measuring tape right here, but I want to say it's 5.5 inches. If you wanted to square this 5.5 inches, you're probably going to do less rounds. If you do this exact pattern in a worsted weight yarn, it'll probably be, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches, which is good. You know, you don't have to make as many for a whole blanket, but I'm using mine for a bedspread project that I did a video on. If you want to look at that, it's basically each color yarn that I'm using is going to be a different pattern, and that's going to be my whole bedspread. So this is just one of them, and I'm going to go through and upload more videos and show all the different patterns that I'm making. And if you guys want to follow along and do different granny squares with me, stay tuned. All right, let's get started on our granny square. Okay, so step one for making this Celtic Cross Granny Square is we're going to make a slip knot. This is how I do it. You can make a slip knot however you want, whichever way you learned or feel comfortable. I'm going to move my yarn over there. And you're going to start out by chaining 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to slip stitch into that first chain. Now you're going to chain up. We're going to chain 2, and then I'm just going to start doing double crochet. I haven't actually made this square in a little while. That's okay. And then just ignore that first chain 2 and count that as, count your first double crochet as your first double crochet. Okay, so you're going to do 16 double crochets right into the center of your little chain circle that you made. So there's 3, 4, and I'm not going to make you guys sit through this because it's going to be a boring video if you do. So I'm going to stop recording, and I'll meet you back here when we have 16 around on our circle, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, this is my 16th double crochet into the middle. Now what you're going to do is slip stitch into that first stitch. Remember, we're ignoring that little chain 2 right there. You're just going to slip stitch into the top of your first stitch to close the round, and there you go. That's round 1. And now you can pull this little tail and tighten it up. That looks really cute. All right, so now we're gonna chain 3, and this will count as our first double crochet. And so we're gonna do 1 more double crochet into that same first stitch there that we slip stitched into. So double crochet in there, and then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now you're going to do 2 more double crochet into that first into that same stitch. So there's 1, 2. I hope you guys can see. Sometimes it's hard to crochet under a camera because I can't see what I'm doing. We're going to do chain 2 again. 1, 2. And now we're going to skip the next, you're going to skip this next stitch here, and you're going to double crochet 1 into the next stitch. So you're skipping 1 stitch and just 1 double crochet into the next. And then you're going to chain 2 again. Sorry. So we did 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet onto that one. And then we did chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2. Now you're going to skip the next one and do basically repeat what we did before. So skipped 1, we're going to do 2 double crochet. And then we chain 2. And then 2 more double crochet into that same one. And then chain 2. Now don't forget to skip the next one. And 1 double crochet into this one. And that's our pattern for this round. So it's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same one, and then chain 2, 1 double crochet. After skipping, you're skipping every other one from the bottom, bottom inner circle, inner round, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so 1 double crochet, chain 2. So now we're going to go back and skip this one. Remember, go into this one. And we're going to chain, or not chain, sorry, 2 double crochet and chain 2 in between, and go back into that same stitch. So there's chain 2. They have a hair. Hold on 1 second. There's a hair stuck to here. Ugh. Sorry guys. Got a hairy household. Okay. What am I doing? Chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, and that's our pattern. So, like I said before, this might be boring for you to watch me just do the whole thing. So I think I'm gonna stop recording and I'll meet you back here when we've finished. We're almost done actually. But yeah, so you're gonna end up with basically 4 corners. See, each one of these 2 double crochet, chain in between, 2 double crochet is gonna be a corner of your square. Okay, so I'll meet you back here in just a few seconds. Okay, so I've just done chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, and now we're back at that first corner. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 that we did to start the round. And there, it's looking kind of squarish. Okay, so all right guys, so I just slip stitched over to the corner, and now what we're going to do is chain 3, and that'll count as our first double crochet. Okay, so we're doing 2 double crochet because this is a corner, chain 2, and 2 double crochet again. Now you're just going to double crochet into the tops of these, double crochet from the round below. So there's 1, 2, hold on, my yarn's getting tight. Okay, now we're gonna chain 2. Sorry if I'm not holding this nice for you guys. And double crochet right into the top of this little guy in the middle. Just 1, and then chain 2. And what we're doing is we're creating this part right here, this middle. That's what that little guy in the middle is for. Okay, so the rows are pretty repetitive after this. Rows, the rounds. Okay, so you're just going to double crochet into the top of the double crochets below. There should be 2 on each side of this round. And then when you get to the corner, you don't chain or anything, you just go right into 2 double crochet into the corner. And chain 2 and 2 double crochet. And then 1 double crochet in the top of that first stitch there. I hope this yarn's not too dark for you guys to tell what I'm doing here. And then we're going to chain 2. Go into the top of this next little solo double crochet. Chain 2 again. And go right into the top of the next double crochet. Okay, so you're just going to double crochet. Oops, I did not go through the whole thing. Dang it. Oh my goodness. It's okay, we can fix it. So double crochet into the top of your double crochets from the bottom, and then you're going to go into the corner, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Oh, am I not holding this good? 2 double crochet. That's my cat scratching at a chair. That's what that sound is. Oh man. Are you a knitting kitten too? Okay, so then crochet into top of that, and oops. Okay. I'm going to meet you back here after we finish this round, and I'll show you what to do for the next round. Welcome back, guys. We made it to the beginning of our round here. So what we're going to do is slip stitch into the top of our chain 3. And then we're going to slip stitch over to our corner. And then we're going to chain, wait, I'm not actually in the corner. Let me just get that and pull it into the, there, now I feel like I'm in the corner. Okay, so chain 3, and a double crochet. So this round, actually rounds 4 through 8 are going to be a repeat of what we just did. So we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into the corners, and then don't chain, yarn over, double crochet into the top of every double crochet. And then when you get to that little center stitch, you're just gonna chain 2 in between and double crochet into the top of that center stitch. So right now I'm just double crocheting into the top of every stitch below. And it's really easy to identify because you can clearly see a chain 2 right there. So that means we gotta chain 2 again. And then double crochet into the top of the middle stitch. Chain 2. And double crochet into the top of every double. And then when you get to the corners, oops, sometimes that happens. Yeah, when you get to the corners, just do 2 double crochet. Sorry, I can't crochet and talk at the same time. Yeah, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet for the corners. So double crochet, double crochet, and now we're at a corner. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then, okay, so you're just gonna repeat that. So I would do 1 double crochet into each of these, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet into each of these. Corners, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then double crochet into the tops of all these, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Okay, you get the picture. So that's the pattern for not just this round we're doing, but for rounds 4, which is what we're on now. All right, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we're on 4. So 4 through 8. So you're gonna finish this one and then do 3 more. Right? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more. Okay, I can count. Simple math is my forte. So yeah, I will meet you back here after you've finished your round 8, since these are all repeating. Hopefully I made the pattern clear enough for you guys to go ahead and just repeat it until it grows. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, so that's why I can't give you like, hey, do 4 double crochet, because yeah, for this round it is 4, but for the next round it's gonna be, I think it doubles, so 8, or no, yeah, no, it'll be 6, and then it'll be 8, and then, you know, so it'll get bigger and bigger. Here, I'll show you on here. Okay, so basically this is your chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. This was your corner. And see how it just grows and grows and grows? So you're going to be doing 2 more for every round. Okay, so this is round 8 right here. Once we get to this section, come back and I'll show you how to make this cute little border, I guess is what we'll call it, going all the way around. Also, I wanted to make note that depending on the size of the square that you want to end up with, you know, you can make more rows just repeating this pattern, or less if you wanted a smaller square. So it's up to you. It's very versatile square, and yeah, so have fun with it, and I think it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you back here. Okay guys, so sorry, but I know I told you to do 8 rows, but it's really 7. So sorry about that. But if you did do 8 and you don't want to pull that last row out, round I should say, if you don't want to pull that round out, then your square is just going to be a little bit bigger. So that's fine too, if that's what you want. Otherwise, I just pulled out the row that I did on accident. So now we have 7. Let's just count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now at this point, we're going to be making our square pattern that's going to go around as like a border. So all I've done is I've just slip stitched them together and slip stitched over to the corner. So now you're just going to do this corner the same way you've been doing the other corners. So chain 3 and double crochet. It's my dog's feet on the floor. That noise. Oh, sorry about that. She's just walking around. And then another 2 more double crochet into that corner. Okay, now what you're going to do is chain 1. Okay, now you're going to skip that first top of the stitch right there, and you're going to double crochet into the next stitch next to it. Okay, double crochet, and you're going to chain 1 again. And now we're skipping this one right here. Show that closer because we're in here, we're in this one, so we're skipping the next one and we're going to go into this one. So yarn over, double crochet right in there. Okay, now chain 1 again and skip that one and double crochet in here. Oops. Chain 1 again, skip this one, go in here. Chain 1, skip 1, go to the next one. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the last one here right before our middle pattern here. So just finish your double crochet there, and now we're going to chain 2. And the reason we're doing that is because we want it to match. We want to continue this middle pattern. So double crochet into the top of that one in the center. Okay, and chain 2 again. And now you're just gonna double crochet right into here. Now I just want to say that, like, if you have a mess up, which I have in the past, luckily it turned out good this time where it lined up perfectly with the edge here. But if not, then you can always stick an extra crochet in this first stitch here just to get it to line up right. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, chain 1 and skip 1. So we're going back to the pattern here, chaining 1, skipping 1. Skip that one, go into here. Okay. And you're just going to continue doing this all the way around. Chaining 1, skipping 1, except for that middle part where you're going to chain 2, skip, double crochet, and then chain 2 again. And then back to chaining 1, skipping 1, double crochet. And then the corners are the same way we've been making them. So it's 2 double crochet, chain 2. I'll show you this corner. All right, so this one is actually I mean, it's fine, but it probably shouldn't have ended on that stitch. I think I should have a space there. But that's okay, because we're just gonna add, we're gonna chain, and I'm gonna go right into the corner. So, I mean, if you mess up, you can start over if you're that type of person. I'm not that type of person. I just keep going. And usually, no one's the wiser. But this is for me. I'm not selling it. This is just, you know, a blanket that I made, and if there's a mistake, there's a mistake. I'm not gonna stress about it. So, because crochet should not be stressful, it should be fun. So have fun with it. So I just chained one. I'm gonna skip this guy and we'll see. Actually, you know what? You can count. You can say, okay, I want my stitch to land here. That means I'm skipping that one. Stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip. Okay, so I'm on track. I'm on track. So I'm just gonna keep going here. So we skip that guy. And anyway, you guys get the gist. I'm gonna stop recording and finish up my round, and then I'll meet you back here for the next little border portion. All right, see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so for the final round of our granny square, I just slip stitched over to the corner like I've been doing on every round here. And then you're just going to chain one and single crochet. So we're going to do 3 more single crochets in this corner. There's one. Nope, don't yarn over it. There's 2 and 3. Okay, so now all we're going to do is single crochet into the top of every double crochet, and then also we're going to single crochet into the space in between. And I just wanted to say that you can do whatever you want for this last border here. I'm doing single crochet, but if you needed your square to be bigger, you could do double crochet or half doubles, or add more rows. Really, the choice is yours. It's your square, and you're gonna make it the size and style that you like. Sorry, that's my washing machine, if you can hear that. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish up going around, and I'll just show you what it looks like right now on the square that I've already done. So it just basically makes like a nice little thick border along the edge, and all we're doing is 4 single crochets in the corner, and single crochet into every double crochet, and single crochet into every space, and then in the chain 2 spaces you're going to do 2 single crochets, and then 1 here, and then 2 more, and then back to single crochet into every other one, and in the space between. And then, like I said, the corners are 4. So yeah, just continue all the way around, and then you can cut your yarn and weave your ends in, and then you're done. So I hope you enjoyed making this Celtic Cross Square with me. All right, have a great day. Goodbye.